Hello, beautiful divine soul. Welcome back to Embrace Your Life 888. I'm Melanie, and welcome if you are new here. I am so grateful for you to come across this channel, and if it happens to resonate with you, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I'd love to connect. Thank you for clicking on the video. It's my intent to reach new collective, expand this channel, and get the word out to whoever needs to hear it. So, that being said, we're going to do an energy reading. Today is Friday, March the 13th. So, if you found this on a Friday, awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. I do intend for this video to find you when it needs to. So, to start off this reading, I really want to, do an animal spirit to see what's going on and for an overall energy. Let's see here. This channel tends to attract earth angels, star seeds, light workers, chosen ones, indigo children. I work with my spirit team, the spirit guides, the angels, the ascended masters, the ancestors of the white light, and the galactic star beings of the white light, all for our greatest and highest intentions. So let's see what we need to see today, divine soul. What is in the energy? What is in the energy for this collective viewing this video? Okay, we have the butterfly and the buffalo, okay? Man, okay. So we know the butterfly for sure is transformation energy. The buffalo is a really strong energy. Okay, so you may be feeling strong and like you're going through a transformation right now. And that is in the energy for sure. I'm going to read from the book so we're all on the same page. It's so good to hear what this little book has to say. It has a lot of really great information. Okay, if I can, there it is. Butterfly. All right, undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. Okay, so when in balance, you're cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, fragile and frustrated. To bring into balance is daily routine. So maybe, if you're feeling off, maybe you are feeling a little fragile and frustrated, you can just try to sharpen up your routine. And if you don't have a routine, sit down and think about a routine. Okay, buffalo. Let's find this one here. Buffalo. I have a little story about the buffalo. They run straight into the storm. They don't run from it. They know that going straight through the storm is the quickest way to make progress, not running from it, because it's always going to follow them, right? So they just run straight through it and get it over with. Okay, buffalo, grounded, yet heavenly, practical, yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, trusting, pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer and Bahati, which I'm not too sure what that is, but I will research it. Okay, so Divine Soul, with the butterfly and the buffalo, you're making great change, and that change is revolved around your earthly and spiritually driven purposes. Okay, so you're seeing that your purpose here is to make change, okay, on the earth, and maybe you're caught in a position where you're trying to still function in the 3D, but you know you are headed toward the 5D, or you're already ascended into the 5D, which means the spiritual realm. You are trying to still, live the 3D life, and you're getting adjusted to it. I can tell that, it takes a lot of focus on an individual, because I know because I'm going through it myself. It takes a lot of focus. So let's see, what kind of advice can we get for the viewer watching this video? What is the advice for this trying to manage life? Zeus. Okay, Zeus is the king of the Greek gods, god of the sky, thunder, lightning, weather, law, order, justice, kings, and fate. Okay, so Zeus, I'm thinking focusing on order is what I'm getting off of this. Asking God, the god Zeus, to help bring order into your life right now. What else can we see for the Divine Collective? What is the advice? Okay, we got quite a few. You might be experiencing conscious projection right now. In that, what that is it's other people projecting their negative energies onto you. And I say negative because if they were positive energies, we wouldn't have any issues, right? But it's when you pick up on other people's negative projections. Okay, so call on your ancestors of the white light to help with this projection, negative projection energy. Jesus Christ, okay? Jesus is a healer. And calling on Jesus to help heal whatever may be, whatever ailments you may have that this projection is causing. So say maybe you have a family member projecting anxiety and depression onto you, and you're picking up that energy, okay? And it's causing you to be out of balance with your routines, okay? Because you're finding yourself not having the motivation to get up off the couch right now, or you're finding yourself stewing on whether or not your next job is going to come into play, or whether or not you're going to be able to make that that trip you've been planning for a long time. Okay, so healing is very important, bringing those chakras back into alignment. So the Syrians, okay, the Syrians are they're deeply connected to the earth's history and ancient mystery. Okay, they're divine light beings. They're from the cosmos, all right? And they're here to help us, uplift this planet and the frequency of the planet. Also, you might be seeing 777, okay? That signifies spiritual awakening, good fortune, and your inner wisdom. So yes, indigo child, crystal, or rainbow child, you may resonate as that. And you might be seeing 1515, which breaks down to a 6 and a 6. So either one, you might be seeing you're embracing change, new doors are opening, personal growth, okay? Trust, intuition, and your gut, freedom, break free from limitations, okay? So there's a lot of that conscious projection being sent your way, and I'm feeling it in Kuan Yin. Okay, there's another ascended master you can call on. It's a Buddhist enlightened being of compassion, mercy, and love, comfort, and healing. Okay, and it's a female. Okay, but the female was originally male in India. So this is just a little background about Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin holds a willow branch and is seated on a lotus, symbolizing purity and spiritual awakening. So you may be finding yourself going through another spiritual awakening right now, divine soul. Okay, and I know that's happening. It is. So the Mintakans, pure, clear water. Okay, when the Mintakans come up, it's another galactic star being. Okay, they help us as light beings. They're suggesting water, so that means you need to move toward a body of water, or even just a spiritual bath or shower. Water is going to help you move this energy right now, okay? And then you also might be seeing 1616, which is a positive mindset, balance, material, financial with spiritual development. There's a lot about balance right now, okay? The buffalo was balancing the earth with the spiritual, the practical with the spiritual, okay? So there's a lot about finding that balance. And as an ascended being, we're having to adjust right now. And if you're finding yourself having this exact imbalance, and the best thing you can do is to cleanse your energy, get to the water, call on the spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, ancestors. Okay, the ones that I mentioned are just a few that can help, especially Archangel Raziel right now. Okay, that's the one that comes to mind. Okay, so I'm feeling that there's an energy right now in the collective where we know what we want to do and where we want to go, but it's just getting that balance back right now to align our path. So if this resonated with you, divine soul, I ask that you please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you feel called, and leave me a comment. It really helps. It really helps me feel like I'm connecting with you. And I do send you so much love and so much light. And until next time, divine soul,